Good evening to you. How are we all doing? I hope everybody's all right. This is Let's Hour broadcast. I managed to come live now. So, please, as usual, if you're joining me, like the video, okay? Click on the like button. I don't know if my voice is audible enough. If it is, let me know. Please, it is very, very necessary you do so that I will not be talking to myself. We are going to spend some time here, not so long. We're going to see how we can manage the time. All right. So we are here this hour just because I want to react to some of the information that I have. Few days ago, P2B criticized the Lagos Calabar highway that Tinubu is building, that road. And you know, when P2B says something, those people that hate Igbos naturally, they want to use it against Igbos. They want to act as if Igbos are the problem. But we all know where the problem comes from. We know that the problem of Nigeria is not an Igbo man. An Igbo man is not your problem. But the hate is second to none. Is at roof. Is on top of roof. I don't know how you may put it, but what I'm trying to say is that the hate of other people on Igbo people, what I mean by other people, I mean people from Southwest, okay? I mean people from Middle Belt and some South, even though they are not far from what Igbos are. And some of them are actually in different government in exile, working to make sure that things, is being achieved. But sometimes when you look at what some of them are saying, what are doing, you'll be confused. And I've noticed that they always look for a way to come after Igbo people, especially when P2B make a comment. When P2B make a comment that they don't like, they use that against Igbos. Okay, I will not bore you with this story, but I have to bring it for you. I have to bring it to you so that you can understand what is going on. So as P2B make that comment, some of them have come out and say, oh, P2B is looking for problem, he's chasing cloud, he's chasing fame and all that. P2B does not represent Igbo people. He's a politician seeking for what every other politician do seek, which is power, money, fame. That's all. He don't stand for Igbo people. But every now and then, you see people, trying to insult Igbo people because of P2B and all that. Or might have come, he might say something like this, how did he put that statement? He said that P2B are, misleading the gullible Igbos, the Easterners, and when they get themselves in problem, P2B don't fight for them, which is true, and I respect Omai for that, only for that statement. I've been saying it. P2B will tell you this and that, but when problem comes, he will disappear. Why did he disappear? Why is it that P2B always, turn blind eyes whenever Igbos are in problem? After shouting obedient, and they're destroying their housing in Lagos, he couldn't do anything. When Igbos markets were being bombed, he couldn't say anything. When Igbos are being fired in street protesting, he couldn't say anything. He couldn't do anything. Even when soldiers are being, when the soldiers set market ablaze in Igbo land, he won't say anything. But only that a family lost their daughter in hands of bandits. I said only because a lot of it is happening in Nigeria, and so many of them. So it's not that I'm not saying that one person shouldn't be cared for, no. But I'm talking about the kind of crime that's going on, that's happening there. and P2B will ignore that and focus on what is happening in the north, in south. You know that only few months ago that this kind of explosion is somewhere in Yoruba land. P2B went there straight before other presidential candidates make before they release their press, comment or anything at all. Even president, he commented before the president. He went there straight without even, because that is, chasing power at all cost. Now, Igbos are the ones suffering it. So Emai said that he should P2B will, deceiving the gullibles, and people are following him because they don't know. And once they get themselves into problem, that he will always ignore them and abandon them, which is true. Until today, he have not for once. He couldn't even say anything about Muslim American. His followers were saying, "Oh, he don't want to say something about Muslim American because he don't want to provoke his potential voters from the north." Until today, this is almost 1 year now of Tinubu in presidential seat. Yet P2B have never for once condemned the kidnap of Muslim American, and he have also said that Biafra is dead for a very long time ago. So all those nonsense comments is what he have said in the past. Now, this guy called what is his name? Nsima. Nsima said something that is very, very funny, and his hatred on Igbo people is too much. I see you, my brother, and they will. God bless you. Thank you so much. Laz, I see you. So Nsima said something that just a short 1 minute, almost 1 minute, 31 seconds video on his Twitter. Now, who is Nsima? Nsima is from Akwa Ibom. Is it? I think Calabar. And he has been a very open supporter. He's very, very vocal, throwing his support to Tinubu. Why he is supporting Tinubu is because he just wants to prove that, to show his hate on Igbo people. Show his hate on Igbo people. Showing his hate on Igbo people as if Igbo people have done him something, have done wrong to him. But his focus is on Igbo people because he had been deceived, because he came out to support Biafra and Nelly Ofegbu and all of them. So whatever that happened to Nsima and the Biafran today was orchestrated by Nelly Ofegbu. Nelly Ofegbu decided to use Idu. And people that have shallow mind, they decided to see Biafran cause as a way of taking them out from their original name and where they belong. To them, they believe that Idu is the real thing, that where they belong. Because then Ofegbu was trying to lecture them on what Idu stands for, what Idu means. Uchen, I see you, my dear. Thank you, Genevieve. So Ofegbu made that kind of exposition or just a comment, because she didn't have any fact or figure to expose anything. So that comment that she made, some of them believe that Idu should be the right thing to chase for, like that it is more originated from them than Biafra. And when Nelly and Simon was having issue, he decided to side Nelly. Then when Nelly couldn't drive them to Idu, he has no choice than to fall back to Nigeria. Now, falling back to Nigeria with an animosity and anger that he got from this explanation or video or post of Nelly, pushed this guy to be doing what he's doing today. Like I've told us in the past that even Nelly or Fuegu don't even know what Ido stands for. But Nsima developed this hate on Igbo people because he don't want to accept the fact that Biafra is the only thing that's left for Easterners. Okay, that is what we have to focus on. He decided to focus on the do, and all that. And he, some of us men, we always want to side, a lady. So he feel that he Nelly gave him that kind of respect and all that. I don't know what he drive from Nelly's company that made him to choose Nelly than PM. But whatever that happened there, the bottom line is that he left Biafran's agitation, with a lot of hatred on Igbo people, just like what wounded civilians have done. During 2014, 2015, 16, all right, and some part of 17, this guy was wounded civilian was very, very active online, preaching, supporting, throwing his effort on Biafra, throwing his weight. Then at a point, he fall back and reinforce to attack the same Biafran that he had been shouting and supporting in the past. These two people are not Igbo. They are, like a Biafran, who the civilian is not. Diana, I see you. Innocent, I greet you guys. Thank you. Jerry, I see you all. Thank you for your comments. So these people have the hatred because of, there was a time that all of them were shouting Biafra, supporting IPB, praising Mazda, all of a sudden, everything vanished. In fact, if you ask the man, he will tell you to bring Mazda to Pai. Samana Pai become useless to his own ways and all that. Everything that that's happened to Igbo people, he celebrated. Everything that Igbo people, hate, gives him joy. Everything that Igbos like, make him sad. He intentionally, decided to support everything that goes against Igbo people. In Sima, this Reno Mockery and wounded civilian. All these guys are not Yoruba, they are not Igbo. I don't know about it. Yes, they are not Igbo, all right? They're so-called South. Okay. When they were supporting Biafra, nobody from their region was against them. But when they are attacking Igbos, they were also not against them. The question I have for us this evening is this. Am I the only one that have noticed this? That when a non-Igbo person, all right, is attacking people, attacking Igbos, attacking Igbos publicly, and decided to become an enemy to Igbo nation, nobody from their region, have time or have ever decided to, by post or by video, to condemn that his brother is doing. Today, we have people from coastal region where Nsima came from, and they are in Biafran government in Ezra. Some of them are in Biafran Liberation Army. Some of them are well-known broadcasters on their own different platforms within Biafran government in Ezra and with that in Biafran government in Ezra. What I mean by that is that some broadcasters that are following the template of Biafran government in Ezra, they don't broadcast. They have group where they discuss, just like DOS and other people are doing. Some people are not. They are independent broadcasters. Now, they don't have time to condemn what these people are saying or what they're doing. All they do is they just pretend that they didn't see what they're saying. I begin to wonder, are they doing that because they know that one day they will also be like these people? Because if it were to be an Igbo man that is, constantly attacking Oduduwa people, you will see an Igbo man using his platform to condemn that attack. But when he happened to he happened to when that kind of thing happened to Igbo people, let's assume that somebody from like the one that Nomokri is doing, I have not seen anybody from his side, criticizing or trying to caution him. The only person that tried to do that, but it is not the caution and condemnation is not all that, real. Like what I mean by real is also have when you want to caution somebody and you use that you are still telling the person how you hate the person that the person showcased that he hates. That is what's the name of this man? Somebody. What is the name of this man? The man that he was also shouting Biafra, Biafra. Later on, he switched to the Igbos. Igbo people need to consult him and consult many other people in coastal region before they can join Biafra. That guy, there was a time he was having contact with PM 101 that he loved to drink alcohol very, very well. I'm trying to to memorize his name now. His picture is in my. I can remember his picture as I'm talking. But what is the name of this man? Okay, if I remember that the name, I will mention him. I will mention that name. He was the only person that made an attempt to say something, in condemnation to what Reno Mokri is doing and saying. Here is Nsema. We have a lot of people from his side in different government areas. None of them have, even there's a coastal Biafran program that they anchor sometimes on social media. They need to they need to, address Nsema. Everything must not be abandoned by, for Igbo people to do. You understand? Because if we have somebody from Biafra, from Igbo, attacking, there was a time Paul Achebe were attacking Bini people. Most of us bashed him. So most of us came out and used our platform and our only two way to condemn that attack on Bini people. Okay? This guy, there's another Lizzie that I played her video that time. We are bashing on Yoruba people. You saw my video here. I was addressing her that she's talking to herself. Despite seeing all the posts from some of Oduduwa brothers and sisters on Twitter insulting Igbos because of P2B. And it's not that they're insulting P2B because P2B is still dragging seats with their brother. No. It has been declared and there's nothing he can do anymore. In fact, I don't think they have any case in court anymore about the presidential election. But the hatred are still on. It's still on and on and on. Nobody have time to caution their people when they're attacking Igbos. But if it were an Igbo man attacking other people, every Igbos will come out and say, no, don't do that. They will be, you see people signing you that are not Igbo when another Igbo man is making some, insultive video or comment against your people, against you. So what I'm trying to say is that other nations need to step up, other people need to step up. Like what Nsema is doing is a kind of, he knows the truth, that what he's saying is not true. And what he's saying is just to provoke Igbo people. But he's okay with it. That's his choice. I'm not against him saying that, but I expect people from his side, from Calabar, from Uyo, from those areas, to stand up against that. So the hatred is top notch. But let's hear what he has to say. So you understand why I am doing what I'm saying, what I'm saying at the moment. This is Nsema. Okay, that is old comments. Okay.
So guys, many of you don't know why.
Listen.
So guys, many of you don't know why the disobedient children and Ndi developers are crying because
now he's calling in the Igbo people Ndi developers because many people have come out to say that Lagos is being developed by Igbo people. And Nsima have no property in Lagos State. If he does, he's worthless to compare what an Igbo man, an average Igbo man that is selling electronics in Ikeja, in Computer Village, the property of such Igbo man that is just a petty business trader, all right, in Lagos State supersede whatever Nsima think he have in Lagos. And he's celebrating it as if Lagos has been, nicknamed, to Calabar people, or that Lagos is there's something that Calabar people are enjoying that Igbos don't enjoy in Nigeria. As Nigeria is today, there's nothing you can boast of that Igbo man will say, okay, I don't have. That this man, what is Tinubu picked Babio to be the Senate president does not mean anything. And the insult that you are dishing out on Igbo people is very, very funny. After all this your nonsense comments, you will still fall back to the base. You understand? So I expect people from your region, from his region, to respond to him properly.
because the federal government is making sure that there's development in the coastal region of Nigeria. You see, are you aware of the Lagos-Calabar road that the federal government is constructing? If you check, the people that are complaining the most are the Ndi developers, the disobedient children. There's a reason for that. Initially, they did not want anybody to know that we are not answering the same name. I get it, they wanted to Columbia everybody. But
you see the stupidity of some of these people, these lost individuals. The stupidity is top notch. That Igbo people want to Columbia everybody. That they don't want you to know that we don't answer the same name. Between you and Igbo people, who's supposed to be begging to be together? I mean, let us be frank. Assuming now that Igbos and Calabar people or cross river, and why am I saying this? Because people from their region pretend they don't hear what this guy is saying. I have not seen any one of them making video to condemn the nonsense that comes out from, and he's making it, to represent their zone. You understand? And nobody from that region, someone courage to say enough is enough. In Sema, just call him out and face him with the battle. If truly you feel that we should, unite and be this one Biafran that all of us are, shouting. But when you people keep quiet, and that's how they always keep quiet, until that person gets a level where he thinks that he will then break out and start insulting everybody again. I can count a lot of them. Faith Ogala was busy dressing with Igbo attire. He's an Igbo. So in fact, speaking Igbo sometimes, dressing and shouting Igbo. Immediately they introduced Idu to her. She switched on immediately and started attacking Igbo and started putting green, white, green and shouting. So you can see, like what somebody is trying to say here is that Igbos are desperate to Columbia to drag them to become one of them. Not in the history of Nigeria, not in the history of Igbo, there has never a time, there was not a time Igbo made an attempt to take over Akwa Ibom or Calabar or Cross River, anywhere that does not belong to Igbo people. Mention one place, one community in the entire Africa that Igbo went and grabbed the land without purchasing it according to the law of the land and the people, the kings or elders of that community. Mention one community that Igbo have dominated and vowed they must speak Igbo language. Do you know that in Imo State and this Akwa people or Cross River, those areas, they share border. In fact, if you drive through Imo State, you will enter this Cross River, those south of 18. You will enter there without knowing that you already off from Imo State, meaning that the soil, the weather, the everything is the same. The only language and the same language you are talking about. I'm not saying that you are an Igbo. Don't get it, because that's why some of you that have shallow brain will think that, oh, he's preaching, he wants to lure you to Igbo. Igbo people have more land than you, population than you, manpower than you, in terms of education more than you, invention more than you. I don't know what people are thinking. Like Igbos are desperate to bring you among them. I don't know where you are getting kind of nonsense. I don't understand. This guy saying all this nonsense that he's saying, thinking that he's making sense. Tinubu that he's supporting today, because one thing you need to understand is that Yoruba people are not stupid. They are not illiterate. Everybody have one kind of illiteracy among us, right? But Yoruba people are not people that Tinubu can just play with. They don't know what Tinubu is doing. That they kept quiet on Tinubu is because that's what Nigeria has been designed to be. If a Fulani man is in power today, Fulani people will be clapping for him. If Hausa man is in power, Hausa man will be clapping for him. If Crossvarian is in power, they will be clapping for him. Tinubu and Yoruba people are clapping for him today because he's a Yoruba man. And don't expect them to rise against him, even though some of them have done that, because they are more civilized than you in Sema. Yoruba people understand what is happening. They are not in love with they don't like what is going on in the regime of Tinubu. But what do you expect them to do? This is their own. And that is what the Nigerian system is all about. Cover me, I cover you. When my brother is there, Nigeria must be united. Once an Igbo man become president, one long live Nigeria. Once an Igbo man is not there, let's break up. Once Fulani man is there, one Fulani people will be singing one Nigeria. That's what these people like SMS want. And that France have decided, made a choice, whether you put Igbo man or whether you put who they don't want, and that is a final decision. And this guy is acting as if they have this kind of that Igbo people rely on their wealth. Between you, if today, to be honest with you, if, like I have said it before, I'm saying it again, and if you are part of Biafra from your South, this is my personal opinion, don't take it against Biafra. So take it against me if you want. But what I'm trying to say is this: if I was told that Mazda Mkano had opportunity in 2015 to, to move away from Nigerian Biafrans, taking 5 states of Igbo people, he refused because he wanted to carry people like this idiot along, and some Igbos that are being carved to Benue and Delta and others. So that become problem. The government of the government of the day don't want to give that, to reconsider, to reshape the boundary so that Igbo people will not be take away, will not be carved out from the Igbo soil. But this guy don't understand that. He think that he knows better than anybody, whereas he knows nothing. Just listen. Somebody, you are challenging the Igbo people. I don't know what gives them the nerves, to be honest. When it comes to confrontation, if you war break out between you and Igbo people now, you can't stand it. That's number one. Forget about like what I said the Bonomari do. Giddy. When the thing, get ready, he will start he will turn to motivational speaker. Now let's hear him more.
Thanks to President Tinubu, because President Tinubu has changed that narration or that rubbish story. They are not answering the same name. I get him, they wanted to Colombia everybody. But thanks to President Tinubu, because President Tinubu has changed that narration or that rubbish story. I get him now. all of us from the coastal region, especially Akwa Ibom, Calabar areas, all those river state, all those areas, we so much appreciate what the federal government is doing for the construction of the Lagos.
Now, guy is speaking on behalf of those places that he mentioned. Then you see somebody that come from those areas in Biafra that have never for once reacted to this guy's video. It baffles me. Maybe I'm wrong, but I want somebody to prove me wrong. How can you be like, imagine the way I am now, and anytime that, just if you can tell yourself the truth, if we see if somebody like Kulora tomorrow and they made a video on behalf of Ndi Igbo, on behalf of all the eastern region, Enugu, Abia, Anambra, Imo, Ebonyi, we are very, very much appreciate of we are very, very much happy. We are very, very happy because of what Army Chief is doing, what Nigerian Army are doing. We are very, very appreciative of the work of President Tinubu. You see all the Igbo media warrior Biafrans, it will rain on the Okulora. I'm just giving you an example. But you see somebody that come from those coastal region talking nonsense every now and then. And we have group of coastal region people in the Biafra. They pretend they don't see this thing. To me, I'm not comfortable with that. I must tell you the truth. I'm not comfortable because the message you are trying to pass to us is like someone like me. What I decode from that is that you don't attack him because he's actually saying what you will say in the future. Probably you will still debate again and start attacking people that you have been dying and whining on this one. So if you want to stay, you stay. If you don't want to stay, you go. That is me. I'm not, nobody's telling me to make this video. I'm just telling you the way I feel. Because this guy have been talking and talking and talking, attacking Igbo and talking, even when it is very, very obvious that Biafrans are not even against Tinubu. Yes, Biafrans are not against, we are not against even P2B. All we said, all Biafrans were supporting is that if Biafrans should not go out to waste their time disgracing themselves that they want to vote. Which some of them defy that or that they decide to go and vote and all that. We have seen the end outcome. But the good news is that majority of Biafran did not go. That is fact. So, but this guy is here trying to tell you, they want to Columbia us, they want to do. Now, people like him that have different opinion of what this guy is claiming and pretend they don't see what this guy is saying. Like I said, I'm not comfortable with that. I want to see coastal region people in Biafran land to rain program on this guy, to prove to him that you are in solidarity with what the freedom that everybody is seeking for. Because what he's doing should be, when you pretend, if someone said, okay, my father, your siblings decided to come out and say that the house that belong to you people, your family house is actually belong to a deity, and you are a Christian. What will you do? Of course, you rebuke it. You say, no, I'm not part of it. But when you kept quiet, it simply means you are part of it.
Calabar Road, we are so much happy. In fact, we want more development, we want more construction. We want everybody to see that President Tinubu is on the throne. That is, I will have more to say about this. For now, I'm just making it short. But remember, President Tinubu is on the throne and is making it happen. They are not happy that the Lagos-Calabar Road is working because it means a lot. You understand? It means a lot.
To be honest with you, it means nothing. That's why it means nothing. How is that a problem of your neighbor, man? That you're building a Lagos-Calabar Road as if Igbo man are benefiting anything. If let's assume that before you go to Calabar, that's your Calabar, that you must use Igbo road. Okay, since you want that division, I will be giving it to you. Since imagine now that you are traveling through Imo State only to get to Calabar, and how does that help Imo's economy or Igbo people economy? How does that? What do you think it contributes in the economy of Igbo people? And the engineer that is supervising the Ministry of Transportation that's building the so-called road that Igbo man hates is an Igbo man. He don't see that. He claimed that he's an engineer. But you have been shouting and shouting and thinking that Tinubu will just call you. A criminal like him knows what you want, that you just want fame. And all this chinchem view that you are getting is certainly both some gullible Yoruba people clapping for you, because that's what in Nigeria, Fulani and Hausa people they don't worry much about where South belong, or whether they love it with Igbo or not. The only tribe that can do anything to instigate problem among South and Igbos are Yorubas, because they know how to conquer, neighboring towns around them. Igbos don't. And their narrative and their fear is that Igbos will use that on those South communities and all that. If they were to use that, they would have done that for a very long time ago, ages ago. But today, if you go to comment of this people, anybody that is talking against Igbo, go check the comments. People that food there are Yorubas. They are so happy. But the funny thing is that Igbos don't even notice that kind of propaganda and action. In his own state, Calabar, if you divide the house there, two belong to Igbos. Whether you like it or not, you can verify. So yeah, I don't want to say much about it, but I just want people from his region to do the needful, because you cannot pretend that everything is all right when it's not. Let me go through the comment of Diana. Then I said, first of all, you said, I have no comment to this boy that have nothing, but he think he is that he's arrived. He is just a foolish idiot coward looking for sheep popularity. He is dog. And he said, Daniel said again, BHT Namdi, hi, good evening. Okay, good evening to you, my brother. The boy wants Tinubu to give him money. The only way he wants to get recognized is to speak against Igbos and PM Samonekpa. For him, getting money is okay, getting money, he is a foolish boy ranting on media. So you are right, my sister, but sometimes most of them are not like him. He wants Igbos to see him as his enemy, and because when you fight Igbo, to them the fighting Igbo is just like a jackpot. If you manage to make comments against Igbo, you are really a big boy. You are really, and some of them know the outcome. You see, no mockery. He have rendered himself worthless. Some people think that he has value before, but now everybody can now see his smelling mouth. Listen, let's complete this.
Thanks to President Tinubu for making this to work, and thanks to our Senate President, of course, distinguished Honorable Godswill Akpabio. We salute you, sir. Bye bye for now.
Now, many people will say, no, Calabar people, we love Igbo. Nah, loving Igbo is not the issue. But when somebody attack what you stand for, normally you should come after the person. That's my own opinion. I may be wrong, but like I said, what I'm saying here is my personal opinion. Don't take it anywhere. Just my personal opinion. To me, I believe, do that thing that Igbo people normally do. That when Igbo people see an man attacking or making comments against other ethnic group in Nigeria, they always use their platform to condemn, to call that person to order. Go and check. Mention one person that have vowed to attack Igbo people. Even when Igbo people can ignore you, sometimes when you're attacking them, as anybody, like he just speak, have been attacking Igbo people. All his video is on Igbo. Nobody dish out order on him. They kept quiet. They'll keep on monitoring and watching him until he landed himself where he is today. Have you asked yourself, why is it that nobody is talking about, no Igbo man is talking about Nigeria to be released. It's only this guy that just jumped into the matter a few days ago. Very dark man, and he's not going to achieve anything with it because he don't know where the problem stands. Even people that don't like Ebukobi disagree with Ebukobi on everything. But you see this one, every Igbo is united. Every Igbos are united because Ijere Chuka of Ebu is very funny. You know, he decided to attack traditionalists, church pastors, Christians, everybody, activists. So who do you think will side you? Nobody. Nobody will side you. Now, the what Tinubu that this guy is singing his praises. Let's also hear from the real Oduduwa people. Okay, let's hear from them. Like what this guy what this man is supposed here. He said this is Oduduwa person. Okay, Awoloka in tears. This goes to prove that the president can come from your tribe and your people will still be in great torture, suffering, and your tribe, okay, and sorrow, tribalism and bigotry have never benefited anyone. As long as your tribal man is incompetent and corrupt, you will also suffer. Does that make sense? Now, this is a poll from somebody that is from Oduduwa. Freeman, I see you. So this boy stay on. he's still yapping nonsense. He's still yapping nonsense. Just hold on. Let me see if I can expand it. Sorry, I don't understand what he's saying, but all I know is that he's complaining about the government of the day, and he's from Oduduwa land.
Please, let's make this country comfortable for ourselves. A liter of petrol is 900 naira in my area here. NNPC says logistics. Please, NNPC, please now.
Guys, please like this video. We have I just noticed that only 2 people managed to click on the like button, and we are currently 60 people watching. So please help me give the video a thumbs up while we're live. It will help the video, please. If you can do that, I appreciate it. Thank you.
ẹja ta fi ṣe gbàjọ tàbí rán wọn léwe ẹ jẹ́ ká rán wọn léwe mọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká rán jẹjẹ ẹ ṣàánú wa ẹ ṣíjú àdúrà ẹ má ní wá lára ara ní ara gbogbo tó lè jẹ ara níwó àwọn tó àtàtà ara níwó ẹ ṣàánú wa o ẹ ṣàánú wa sanwó ojú àpò ẹ Tinubu ẹ ṣàánú wa o a ti dìbò fún ẹ wá wọlé tán ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ wá ní ọmọ Yorùbá ara yín lára jẹ ẹ ṣe jẹ́ kí Ìgbò wọlé tí Ìgbò bá wọlé kò ní rí báyìí ẹbí ẹdẹ ìdẹ̀bà ṣe kí lè ṣe kankan ẹ ní kankan ṣe fún ẹni wá lára ni èmi lọ́kàn ó ti kàn yín sí ẹjọ́ mi Èkó ẹ ṣe dáadáa fún wa ẹni wá lára ni ẹ ṣe dáadáa fún ara ni wá àrùn jẹjẹ tábàtàjà kò pọ́jọ́ gbèsè ti pọ̀ ju o gbèsè pọ̀ ju ẹ ṣàánú wa ẹ ṣàánú aráàlú o ebi ń pa ẹ ṣàánú wa o tábàtàjà kò pọ́jọ́ owó ẹ ṣàánú wa o láṣẹkẹ́ bàbá yìí kẹ́ ṣàánú ẹ mú tiwa rò ẹ̀sùn kẹ́mú tiwa rò ẹ̀sùn kẹ́mú tẹ ẹlẹ́jọ́ Ìgbò ló sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ mú tiwa rò ẹ ṣàánú wa o ẹ ṣàánú wa fún gbogbo àgbáyé ẹ ṣàánú wa.
Okay, that is it.
For all this stress and pains I'm going through, at the end of the day, I'm still seeing my people buying fuel at rate of 520 naira. And the deal settled, the subsidy was paid till end of.
Okay, Diana said he said the government is not good to anyone. That things is so expensive that government should have pity on the citizens. That is somebody, you know, I started by telling us that this Calabar guy think that he have sense. Even though, like, do you really think he's more richer than this Oduduwa guys, these Yoruba people making this video, complaining? He's not. But because the conscience of these people is, they have human conscience. Unlike this guy that is living in Europe and pretending that everything is okay. People on ground are complaining and you are there making video to deceive people, oh, because you think that when you say that Tinubu is working, Igbos will be angry. You forgot that when some of you are protesting against Tinubu as well, government, Igbos refuse to protest. Yet, he want to use Igbos as a scapegoat. Because if you want to kill animal, you have to target his neck. You understand? So, because neck control the head. So, Igbos happen to be the neck. So, he keep on attacking the neck. But attacking it does not make any meaning. You should learn from what happened to other people. You will attack, and get yourself out of the site, because nobody will bother. Nobody is going to bother about what you said. Anyway, let's continue listening to what this.
Of July, we are seeing in June, my people are buying the phone, and you as a new president in the office, you are not saying anything. And you connive with these people to frustrate masses. Sir, we all drive away from Peter Obi just because we realize that he's a pretender. So if we are not driving away from Peter Obi just because he's a pretender, and the road we were facing now, we were discovered as same person that we believe that is going to for masses. If the same people is a pretender to us, sir, but that means people don't dare us in this country, don't dare us. Some people are not eating. Some people they cannot walk freely just because they are campaigning for you. They use their life to campaign for you. Sir, you can send us to prison, you can do anything, you can arrest us, but we will never let you rest. If you continue selling food at rate of 520 naira and you are not saying anything, we use our life to campaign for you. We do have free movement just because we are campaigning for you. Now you are frustrating us. We need to talk at this point. If you don't have a final say, or the market has to tell them to stop selling food at rate of 520 naira after 3 weeks in the office. Sir, I am highly disappointed in you. I am highly disappointed in you because I thought after the meeting you are going to instruct them to sell the fuel at 185 naira till ending of July before you decide on what to do. But as I'm talking to you now, we were saying you play the same role of Buhari, because we all know that when they dictate for Buhari, they tell Buhari what to do. Now same thing is happening to you, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let me tell you, we are ready to die with your name, we will drag with you, because we use our life to campaign for you, and we will never.
You can see the anger. You can see the anger on this man. He's a Oduduwa person. But when you see this Calabar guy acting as if he knows everything, pretend that he knows everything. That so for some of you, if you have not listened to him, let me play it again.
The disobedient children and the developers are crying because the federal government is making sure that there's development in the coastal region of Nigeria. You see, are you aware of the Lagos-Calabar road that the federal government is constructing? If you check, the people that are the Ndi developers, the disobedient children. There's a reason for that. Initially, they did not want anybody to know that we are not answering the same name. I get it, they wanted to Colombia everybody. But thanks to President Tinubu, because President Tinubu has changed that narration or that rubbish story. I get it, now. All of us from the coastal region, especially Akwa Ibom, Calabar areas, all those river states, all those areas, we so much appreciate what the federal government is doing for the construction of the Lagos to Calabar road. We are so much happy. In fact, we want more development, we want more construction, we want everybody to see that President Tinubu is on the throne. That is, I will have more to say about this. For now, I'm just making it short. But remember, President Tinubu is on the throne and is making it happen. They are not happy that the Lagos-Calabar road is working.
Now, this is that he's working, right? Tinubu is working. I would have loved to play the sound, but you can see there's music there. So look at the same country that he's singing Tinubu is on throne. For you to know the senseless, the stupidity and evil mind of that guy, just watch. I'm not whatever that Tinubu is doing is up to him. You understand? But I'm just trying to even if you want to do propaganda, make sure you have the sense. Don't just do because you want to attack anybody. Therefore, you think you can say anything and get away with it. The video is delaying. This is a queue. You can see that long queue for that matter, searching for fuel. And this guy is pretending that he don't know what is happening. He's pretending. Let me get it back. Let me get it back because I want you to listen to when you'll be able to watch that video. You can see people. This one carrying his generator on his head to petrol station. Gabriel, you are here. How are you? Okay, you can see here. These are the queue. I'm trying to see if it will be clear enough so you can see that they carry the generator to, you can see. This is generator. The line generator up. The camera is not giving me what I want, to be honest. The camera is not giving me what I want. Let me bring it this way. This is generator. People's generator. You can see. That is the country that Nsema is telling that Tinubu is on the throne. As if that Tinubu is dragging anything with anybody. Nobody cares about that. And this okay, let me show you this. Now remember, before I play this video, I don't want to forget this. This same Sema was telling people, no, the dollar is now, the naira is now, that the city boy has fixed it. He has fixed it. Few weeks ago, that we noticed a little bit changes when dollar was kind of falling. Dollar fell from 1,400, 1,300 something down to 1,001 something. And there were this guy with the reign of mockery, where that before a few months from now, naira will fall back to the normal pace. Who hide naira in first place? Who hide dollar? Imagine you are the one that raised the problem. Then you control when the problem is reducing, that you caused to, you'll be clapping for it, that you are working. So your job is to cause problem, and on attempt to control that problem that you caused means that you are doing good. Problem that were not there when you enter, there was no, this problem were not there. You created this problem just to test your skill, and you are not struggling with it, and people are clapping that you are working for trying to control what you destroy. Not that you create, not that you made this problem and you continue from that problem. No. Oh my goodness. Now let us okay. Before then, after I see my shouting that dollar is this and that, now today, what is the rate of the dollar? It will still go up more. I'm telling you, it will still get to maybe 2,000 or even more. Some of them, he's calling the Igbo people indie developer. They are mocking Igbo people that they are not the one that developed this, and they claim that one is, you can debate it, you can say whatever you want to say, but the truth is that in Lagos State, okay, 60% or 55% of houses in Lagos State belong to Igbo people. That is a fact. Go to Ajegunle, go to Ikotu, go to Surulere, all these places. Now, the propaganda they normally use is that Igbos are taking your land, they are grabbing your land. Let me bring to you this Oduduwa brother, this lawyer, is a barrister. Let's hear what he has to say about that.
Your land to Igbos. You cannot sell your land to Igbos. You cannot sell your land. You cannot sell your houses to Igbo, and you are not accusing Igbo of taking over Lagos. Did Igbo force you to sell your lands? Did Igbo force you to sell your ancestral family homes? In Lagos Island, most of the legal houses in Lagos Island have been sold to the Igbos. So whose fault? Is it the Igbo fault or the seller's fault? If there's no seller,
very good question.
If there's no seller, there won't be any buyer. So whose fault? Is it the fault of the buyer or the fault of the seller?
You see, this kind of comment is what Nsema cannot comprehend. Nsema and people like him, even the so-called Oduduwa people, some of the those guys that are commenting and clapping for him on conversation, they know that Nsema is a fool, but they are doing it because that is what P2B have lured them to do, to banter themselves in the name I support this, I support that. Whereas the Nsema agenda is to, prove that he's not after Biafran anymore and all that. But at the end of it all, everybody will go their way, because after you shout, President, my governor, my president, and all that, when Nigeria, will that change Nigeria? Will it make Nigeria or even his state to be more vibrant? If Calabar people, have this kind of development from federal government, Igbos will enjoy it more, because they are the one that travel for business, and they will make the use of that road very, very well. Anyway, that's a story for another day. But let's keep listening to this our brother here.
Is it the fault of the seller or the fault of the buyer?
Guys, like this video. Please help me thumb up the video. Like the video.
Foolish agreement. And Igbos have bought Lagos State. They have bought all the land in Lagos. They have bought. Who sold it to them? Did Igbo force you to sell your land? Did Igbo force you to sell your land?
Mikey, I see you.
And then why this mess about Igbo? Go and look at the hectares of land that they gave to Dangote in Lekki. Is Dangote an Igbo man? Don't you know the number of the parcel of land that Tinubu gave to Dangote in Lekki? Is Dangote an Igbo guy? Go to Lekki.
This kind of man is the reason why I keep on saying that Yorubas are losing a lot in Nigeria, because they have people that are well educated, people that can articulate problem and solve it one hand. They have it. So it's only foolish people that think that Yorubas will suffer when Nigeria. They will not suffer, my dear. They are actually losing now. They are the wasting brains they have in the midst of corruption that they cannot make even forge ahead, and just like Igbo people. So all of them that are saying, no, don't break up, let's all be one. There's what do they call it? There's a strength in diversity. All of them saying that they are doing that because they know what they're benefiting. Imagine someone like this in Hem of Affair in Oduduwa land. You want to bring corruption to this kind of person? You're on your own. And Yorubas they have this kind of gift that almost every century they have one uncorruptible man. Even though they have a lot of corruption in their midst, but they will have one vibrant and strong person that can challenge, that will not panic to say it the way it is. Someone like Gani Fire, is it Gani Fire there or Gani Fire me? That late barrister then. When that barrister, when he was alive, go and watch his interview. He's just listen to his daughter's voice. He don't care what federal government says, or he will bring it to you, your face, you see it. Then by him. In the olden days also, we heard about Delegiwa. These are men from Oduduwa land, and they have many of them. But just that they are not be given opportunity to for you to hear their names. This man can just go and watch some of his video. I'm not saying it because he attacking Tinubu. I have no problem with the Tinubu. I don't have any problem with him. Tinubu is doing what all of them are doing. So what is the difference? How many of them are claim? They're all the same. What I'm trying to say is that Oduduwa people have, many potential people that can make them to be one of the best nation in the world. But Nigeria is holding them back, just like they are holding other people. And some people think that, oh, don't divide. No, you want to divide because of oil. Which oil? Which oil? Who oil help? We are suffering today because of oil. I'm just telling you the fact. That is why they want to grab land. Because of oil.
So, go and look at the biggest landlords, the Shaguris, the Vaswanis. The whole of Lekki Free Zone had been acquired and partitioned by Indians. I still don't know why we don't use our common sense in Yoruba land again. The whole of, cut me, 80% of the land in Lekki Free Zone have been acquired and partitioned by Indians and Lebanese. Shaguri family, Vaswani family, Gupta family. Those are the people that have the largest parcel of land in Lekki Free Zone.
Okay.
And then Dangote. So what are we talking about? And these people are the Yoruba people. Tinubu sold all your land to foreigners. They're not even Nigerians. Igbo are Nigerians. As far as we are concerned, we are still Nigerians. We are still in Nigeria. So Igbo are still Nigerians. So Tinubu that have sold all the land in Lagos to Lebanese, Chinese. If you don't know ECC Construction Company, is owned Chinese. Do you know how many lands they have in Lekki and Ikorodu? And Lagos State people refuse to use their common sense as they keep on following Tinubu sheepishly, like Mumu. Tọ́ba yẹ kó oògùn ló ṣe fún yín lẹ́yìn náà oògùn ẹgbàrá yín lẹ̀. Tọ́ba yẹ kó Tinubu ṣoògùn sí ṣíṣe oògùn náà ẹgbàrá yín lẹ̀. Tó ní ẹnu ìjẹ̀fẹ́ máa gbọ́ kó fún oògùn mú yín lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Tọ́ba fún oògùn mú yín ẹ̀yin náà ẹ lọ ṣe oògùn náà. Àbí wọ́n ní ẹ̀yin náà lọ sọ́dọ̀ babaláwo kẹ́ lọ ṣe oògùn kẹ́ tóra ilẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ Tinubu.
So that is it. That is it from him, and you can see how he sound, and everything he said is on point. Gabriel, he said, I think we should criminalize tribalism, ethnicity. Nigerians should be the ethnicless. We need to foster the spirit of Nigerianism in our future. Will be this year. You know, Gabriel, you oh my, I don't know where to start. I don't know. This you and this you really think that you come here to preach to me. My brother, don't waste your salary on although possible. It's not possible. I like I said, I'm not against you. I'm not against you. I don't hate even the senator. I don't hate them. Reason because they are just stealing what you know. It is you that made your properties available for criminals to steal. That I will blame, not the criminal, because there's a way. Or let's see if you don't know how to, or if you don't know that they are stealing from you. But as long as like you now, you can left for you alone. There's no way Nigeria will be good. You know why? Because you're actually putting more effort to retain what is your problem. Yeah, you know, what you're doing is just like somebody that have typhoid fever, and you are doing everything to sustain the virus that caused that typhoid fever in your body. So you don't want to get rid of the virus. At the same time, you want to solve the feverish condition or typhoid condition, and keeping the virus that produces the condition that you are having is what you are putting more effort to make sure that those viruses are not being destroyed, and you are keeping them hoping to destroy the symptom. It's just like you are. So what? Or maybe let me give you another illustration. You bring this local basket. You know, you are fetching water and pour it in local basket. Once you put it, the water will also, go away because the basket is leaking. That's what I'm saying. First of all, research on your own what is Nigeria first. Do you understand? Research it. Then if you know it, then you can start from there to know how to solve it. He said you have to. How can you forgot that Africans are tribal in nature. Our border is being measured by tribal. Not only Nigeria, our border is being measured by tribal. If you are from Asia, somebody from I don't know cities in Benin City, I would have mentioned those, but just understand what I'm trying to say. Let's assume your village is A, and your boundary as a village, a community, it is well defined, even in your Benin City, in Benin State. You understand? Then the town number, community number B knows their border. Our border is well defined, by tribal of a thing. So it's tribal in our society does not mean that you are tribalistic. What I mean by tribal is that our border, like somebody from Enugu knows when to say goodbye from Enugu, welcome to Anambra. It's like that. Although we are all Igbos, but communities in Igbo land, for example, when you go to Nnewi boundary is well defined from their neighboring community as well. When you go to Enugu, Nkano people, and Nika people know their boundary. So we always, measure our community, our border, our everything through boundary, and boundary has to do with tribal boundary. You understand what I'm saying? So you cannot get away with it. Forget about this deceptive argument that some people are making. Let's scrap this tribal issue. You can't do that. And what you need to do, maintain the Asian border, and everybody should be on know their way. It does not mean that if you want to live in my place, you cannot live. But living there, you have to follow the rules. That's what this Oduduwa brother is asking some of these guys that are questioning. Oh, Igbos are grabbing your land, though, they're taking your land, though. After selling it, you hate Igbo people to take your land, but you like the Igbo's money. You can see the criminal mindset. Gabriel said again, okay, I think we should criminal. Okay, I've read this one. Then he said again, if Nigeria ever gets divided, those people can be deported. Idi Amin of Uganda deported India from. No, you don't compare India Amin deporting Indians to when Oduduwa go, if Biafran goes, then Biafrans in Oduduwa. If Oduduwa people say that they have to deport them, that means they don't want to do any business with their neighboring country, and every sensible society won't do that. You can't do that. The only thing you need to do, you reside in their land, but you have to follow their constitution, and you have to pay tax. If you don't like it, then you relocate, you move. That's the only thing. So that is not a problem. Allah said you cannot sell land to Igbo man, but you can sell land to Lebanese and Chinese, but you cannot to your brother, the Igbo. No, the thing is that some of them are not even aware that, like what this Oduduwa man, our brother said here, that Tinubu sold those lands. Some of them they're not even aware that Tinubu is making a lot of money from Yoruba people, telling you that he's a, Nigeria have done many things to many people, because Oduduwa people are not, like I keep on saying, they are not stupid. They have people that are brain, people that know their left or right, people that know how to build a society, a clean society. They have it. But the problem is that let us respect our elder. Your elder is busy making the nation. Okay, after selling those lands to Chinese and Lebanese and all that, what next? What next? They are not even Africans. What next? If Tribu is not there tomorrow, you will start fighting Chinese people. It doesn't make sense. They will take you to general court, and you go there and face the thing. But what do I know? Nana said, why talking and blaming the Yoruba people? Be polite and respectful, but not to bring division among ourselves. Senseless people, please let we Africa unite and stop polluting other people's mind. I don't think you need my attention. I don't think you are you are you said I should be polite, and you consider this message now to be polite, isn't it? And you say that I'm trying to bring division. So insulting me means that you are bringing unity, isn't it? You cannot you cannot give peace. You cannot create peace through war. You understand? But you can have your peace. You can have your peace by negotiating. But when the negotiation is not getting, if it's not producing peace you need, then you can apply war. But you don't need to first use war. You have to give peace a chance. If you refuse, then you cannot apply force. Okay, you are here applying force at the same time you want peace, but I don't have time for you. All right, I don't have time for you. What the man said, the true man said, is very, very clear. Only somebody who don't want to say the truth will pretend that what he's saying does not worth it. But if you can be honest, you will know that what he's saying is actually the fact. Okay. But brother, do you support United Black Nation, like United States of Africa? No, I don't. I don't support it. Personally, I don't support it. Reason because black people and white are not the same. We reason totally different. Just imagine in a country like Indonesia. Indonesia have Buddhas, Buddhism. They have Hinduism. People that practice Hinduism. Even Malaysia does have that as well. They have different religion, but only in Africa you have Christian and Muslim, and they are fighting like tomorrow no day. So when you bring United Africa, where only in Africa, let me complete this statement. Only in Africa that you see Muslims fighting to make sure that they are the one, at the helm of affair, no matter whether they qualify or not. They want their brother, their my Muslim brother, to be vice. Look at Nigeria today. Do you know the corruption that played out for Nigerians to have Muslim president and Muslim vice? And to you as a Christian, it is normal. It is not normal, but it's just that because you don't want to pay attention to the facts, you pretend that you will just buy the idea. But truth be told, it is not normal. How can you? Nigeria is supposed to be a secular state, and if you want to unite the United Africa you are talking about, so are you ready to practice secular states? Secular. Make it to put it to be like make it to be like secular state, like what Nigeria claims they are doing, whereby if you want to election must be if you want to conduct election, the president must be Christian, vice another religion, or president Muslim, vice another religion. Then speakers of like senators and others. How do you elect that? United States, all of them are Christians. They don't entertain other religion. It's only in Africa that you want to practice what you know that it cannot work. How can you unite, a Christian and a Muslim in Africa to work together? All Nigeria is how many population? You can see the corruption going on there, the terrorism going on simply because you're a Christian. Something that the Arabian world that gave them the Muslim are no more using. They are using it on you, and you can't do anything. So please, United States of Africa is dead on arrival. It can't work, and it's not going to work. So I believe I answered that. Okay, we are going to end the program now. We are going to end it now. It is late, so we will be live again later in the day. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate. Please, some of you decided to be stingy in clicking on the like button. All this while I have been here for 1 hour, 18 minutes and 30 seconds, and only 5 people clicked on the like button. Currently, we are 53 watching, but 5 people managed to click on the like button. I don't know your problem, but it's okay. Gabriel says, cheers, my brother. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful. You're a Christian, so always try to analyze things. And Gabriel, before I go, do you believe that Muslims want to Islamize Nigeria? Do you agree on that? And okay, you are not in the other broadcast that we did. Since you are from Edo State, I was searching for you in that broadcast. Let me play this video for you, so that you will know what you are shouting about. United Nigeria, making Nigeria, because I'm sure you are not in Nigeria. You are not in Nigeria. You must be somewhere in another land. You are not in. I can bet anything. You are not in Nigeria. You are not at all. I don't think you are. Just hold on. Let me bring that video up. I'm looking for it. I don't know where it is anymore. Has it been taken down? No. Just hold on. Gabriel, this is for you. Agree. Okay. So if you agree, then why do you think you will stop it? Do you know what uh, jihad means? Do you understand what it means? Like fighting for Allah. What it means? You think it's just a game a something that you can just achieve without applying force? Is that what you think? No, no, no. You can't resist that. You can't resist that. Okay, Gabriel, this is for you. Let me on it. So this is the country that you want to. This is Edo. These people are Edo people, Edo vigilante. Okay. The camera is not capturing it properly, but manage it well.
This is Fulani camp inside forest. This is Edo State Security Network on Bush Kobe. Yes, this is where they stay. This is their heart.
You cannot see it.
Fulani camp at the town West local government village. Call them. Actually, village now, man. Ishuli. The camp called Ishuli. This is their camp. Fulani camp where they stay.
Okay, Gabriel, let me see if I can play the camera for you.
At the local government.
Is it clear now?
This is how. This is Fulani camp inside forest. This is Edo State Security Network on Bush Kobe. Yes, this is where they stay. This is their heart. Fulani camp at the town West local government village. Call them. Actually, village now, Ishuli. The camp called Ishuli. This is their camp, Fulani camp, where they stay. Youth Igbo at the local government. Okay, Agbade. Okay, this is Agbade. We entered through East and West. And then finally landed ourselves at Agbade. This is a camp where the Fulani stays. Look at it. Look at it. This is where they stay. These are members of State Security Network. Member of State Security Network in their camp at Agbede houses in Edo State local government, in Edo State of Nigeria. Agbede houses. This is where the states constitute Igbo. Look at them. Look at their children. Look at their children. Look at their children. One of their wife, their mother. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. The camp where the Fulanis settled down inside the forest in Edo State. This is Agbede houses. Look at this. Look at their house. Look at their buildings. Look at their houses. They constructed by themselves where they live. Inside the tropical forest. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them.
So, Gabriel, this is from your own state. So, what do you have to say about it? So, for you to know, I saw your comments. You still don't get it, and I don't know why. You said, but I don't think being Muslim or Christian affect the way you govern. Saudi Arabia is a good example of functioning country, even though there is responsible, there's a representation of freedom, and Saudi Arabia don't have this is called Muslim country that have the law and everything in line with Islam. Nigeria is a secular state. Don't you understand? A secular state means different religion and you have to respect each other. Nigeria is not meant to be a Muslim country or a Christian country. It's a secular state. And in a secular state, one religion is not, are not supposed to be president and vice. Do you understand it? So a lot of things are going wrong, and you cannot just wake up one day and say you can fix it. Like what you're saying now is you don't know. You have a long way to go. You know, you have a long way to go before you can now say, okay, now I understand what Nigerians are doing and the game they're playing and all that. Because all these things that you are seeing now happening, the way they manage, they manipulate their way to become president and vice and all that is part of the corruption. And even the election, INEC chairman will be the one, a video of INEC chairman, having dinner with Tinubu is in the public domain during the election period, which that is not supposed to be like that. So, my people, we are going to end it now. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Bye bye for now.